According to a report, Iran's supreme leader, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, has been moved into a special underground shelter in the capital city after senior military and security officials assessed an increased risk of a potential US attack.
Iran's supreme leader, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, has fled to an underground bunker in Tehran and handed day-to-day control to his youngest son, fearing imminent U.S. airstrikes as the USS Abraham Lincoln Carrier Strike Group steams toward the Persian Gulf. The 86-year-old dictator moved to a fortified shelter after senior military officials warned of increasing likelihood of American attack. Think about what that means. The supreme leader of a regime that has terrorized the Middle East for 45 years is now hiding 90 to 100 meters underground while his own people demand his death and American warships close in on his coastline. Share this with everyone you know because Masoud Khamenei, 53, has assumed management of the supreme leader's daily responsibilities and is serving as the primary channel for communication with regime government's executive branches while his father remains in hiding. This is the darkest hour in the history of the Islamic Republic. Before we break down exactly what happened and why this matters so much, please make sure you subscribe. We're giving you the real analysis. The Pentagon redirected the USS Abraham Lincoln Carrier Strike Group from South China Sea towards Middle East, according to U.S. defense officials. The carrier had been operating under U.S. Indo-Pacific Command, but is now transiting towards waters under jurisdiction of U.S. Central Command, with transit expected to take approximately 1 week. Think about the firepower. The Abraham Lincoln Carrier Strike Group includes the flagship aircraft carrier USS Abraham Lincoln, with Carrier Air Wing 9 equipped with FA-18EF Super Hornets and EA-18G Growlers. The strike group also includes 3 guided missile destroyers with launchers capable of striking targets across Iran. Trump said on Thursday that U.S. Armada is heading towards Gulf region with Iran being its focus. We're watching Iran. We have a big force going towards Iran and maybe we won't have to use it. We have a lot of ships going that direction just in case, he added. Think about the timing. Israel's Channel 13 reported that USS Abraham Lincoln arrived in Middle East on Sunday evening and is currently positioned near Iran. The report noted that as part of measures to bolster defenses, a vessel equipped with missile defense systems is en route to Israel. The Abraham Lincoln Carrier Strike Group, accompanied by several Arleigh Burke-class destroyers armed with Tomahawk cruise missiles, offers substantial offensive capability. Carrier Air Wing 9 aboard the vessel operates F-35C Lightning II stealth fighters and FA-18EF Super Hornets. The Abraham Lincoln transited Strait of Malacca westbound on January 20th before moving into Gulf of Oman and Arabian Sea later in month. The nuclear-powered supercarrier, displacing over 100,000 tons, represents sovereign mobile airbase valued at approximately $4.5 billion. Think about Khamenei's panic. According to intelligence sources, Khamenei's secret bunker is located in Tehran's Lavizan neighborhood. The top-secret base is reportedly located at least 100 meters underground and is protected by anti-bomb and anti-aircraft systems. The bunker is believed to be more secure than underground Fordo nuclear facility, which came under attack from US B-2 stealth bombers in June last year. Ayatollah Khamenei, along with his immediate family, has been taken to bunker and is being guarded by elite unit. This marks at least the second time within a year that Supreme Leader has sought refuge in fortified shelters. Khamenei was moved to underground bunker in Lavizan, hours after Israel began attacks on capital last June. During 12-day conflict with Israel, Khamenei reportedly designated line of succession in case he was killed. Think about what Trump is saying. President confirmed aboard Air Force One. We have big force going toward Iran. I'd rather not see anything happen, but we're watching them very closely. We have massive fleet heading in that direction and maybe we won't have to use it. This is not diplomatic language. This is regime change fleet positioning itself at gates of Persian Gulf. Tomahawk missiles are locked onto their targets and the captain of Iran's sinking ship is nowhere to be found. Despite Khamenei's defensive posture, Tehran has publicly refused to back down. Iranian President Masoud Pezeshkian stated that U.S. strike on Khamenei is tantamount to all-out war against Iranian nation. Iran's National Security Parliamentary Commission declared this week that any attack against Khamenei would trigger declaration of jihad. Think about the airspace clearing. Global aviation giants have billion-dollar risk analysis systems, and these systems are currently giving single warning, imminent strike. The indefinite cancellation of Air France and British Airways flights to Dubai, complete evacuation of Israeli airspace. These are signs that region is being cleared of civilian traffic and turned into free fire zone. This air clearance is standard Pentagon procedure usually carried out 24 to 48 hours before large-scale air bombardments and cruise missile salvos. The sky is clearing because thousands of tons of destructive power are about to fill that void. Khamenei, who is frequently active on social media, has not posted on X since January 17th, though it is not known when he allegedly entered into hiding. His latest post this year threatened to go after both internal and international criminals, who he claimed were responsible for widespread protests gripping nations since December. Think about Friday prayers cancellation. On January 23rd, Friday sermons were canceled in Tehran because Supreme Leader is afraid of his own shadow. In a theocratic regime, the Supreme Leader is not just political figure, but spiritual protector. When Khamenei canceled regime's most sacred ritual, the Friday sermon, and fled underground solely for his own safety, he shattered divine protection armor in eyes of millions of supporters. Today, the only thing whispered on streets of Tehran is, the commander-in-chief was afraid and fled. This whisper is more effective than atomic bomb in completely destroying morale of army. Where there is no leader, the chain of command halts, loyalty evaporates, and fear gives way to chaos. According to Iran International, the underground facility is highly secure and fortified location with several interconnected tunnel-like passages. Sources claim that Khamenei's third son, Masoud Khamenei, is currently in charge of daily operations of Supreme Leader's office and serves as main point of contact with executive branches of government. Think about the military buildup. U.S. has deployed F-15E Strike Eagles to Jordan and B-52 Stratofortress bombers to Qatar, creating multiple layers of strike options. Open-source intelligence analysts assessed that around 35 aircraft were positioned at Muwafaq Salti Air Base in eastern Jordan, alongside heavy cargo aircraft traffic. The U.S. military vessels en route to Middle East are equipped with Aegis combat system, which provides air and missile defense against ballistic and cruise missiles and other aerial threats. Britain has also sent fighter jets to region with Typhoon aircraft deployed to Qatar as part of defensive preparations. Commissioned in 1989 and displacing over 100,000 tons, USS Abraham Lincoln represents sovereign mobile air base with ability to embark nearly 90 fixed-wing aircraft and helicopters, including F-35C Lightning II stealth fighter, whose fifth-generation capabilities significantly alter strike calculus against hardened and defended targets. Think about the Crown Prince statement. Exiled Crown Prince Reza Pahlavi made historic move onto stage saying, "The people of Iran right now are the boots on the ground fighting. They do need, however, air cover when they are totally unarmed with very brutal regime." This statement removes U.S. aircraft from their status as occupation force and elevates them to position of air cavalry that people are waiting for. According to opposition sources, in an environment where thousands of protesters have been killed, the people now see foreign intervention not as threat, but as only way to escape their executioners. Senior U.S. defense officials stated during recent briefings that you don't reposition entire carrier group from Pacific for symbolic one-night strike. The Lincoln's deployment signals Washington is preparing for something prolonged, not just message highlighting expectation of extended operational contingencies. Think about what comes after Khamenei. The Lincolns embarked F-35C fighters enhanced capabilities by enabling stealthy penetration of integrated air defense systems, precision engagement of time-sensitive targets, and seamless integration with joint and allied forces. This operational flexibility complicates Iranian defense planning. Iranian vessels appear near UAE waters as U.S. carrier heads to Persian Gulf. The vessel Abu Bakr 83 was reportedly spotted between Khu Mubarak in Iran and Khor Fakkan Anchorage in UAE. Another vessel, Mohammadi 599, was tracked in Gulf of Oman near Muscat. Tehran has warned that if U.S. conducts strikes, then its bases across Middle East in countries like Qatar, Saudi Arabia, UAE, Iraq, and Jordan will be considered for retaliatory strikes. But this threatening language is not show of strength. It's growl of cornered animal. Think about diplomatic asylum requests. The most concrete evidence that regime is rotting from within is requests for diplomatic asylum. When ship sinks, the rats flee first. But in case of Iran, those abandoning ship are those in captain's cabin. The asylum request to Switzerland by senior diplomat Ali Reza Jafarani Hakamabad, who served at UN mission in Geneva, is no ordinary asylum. These men are privy to regime's most intimate secrets, money flows, and intelligence networks. If they are fleeing, it means they know something. The end is near. During confrontations between Iran and Israel over past year, there was speculation that Israel might attack Iranian economic targets. This could include oil export terminals, such as Karg Island in Persian Gulf, as well as critical natural gas infrastructure. Such operation would be risky, but it would get attention of government teetering on brink of economic collapse. Think about strike options. Trump likely has range of options that fall into broad categories. Symbolic strikes on conventional targets, such as Iran's nuclear or missile program. Strikes targeting security apparatus connected to IRGC and Basij militia. Economic targets including oil terminals or the supreme leader himself. Many protesters in Iran and observers outside country are clamoring for strike that removes Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei. While it's unclear whether such strike is feasible, it would be game changer. Iran's supreme leader is highest political and religious authority inside Iran. Having USS Abraham Lincoln in theater serves two functions. First, it allows United States to more easily defend against any retaliation from Iran, thus providing greater optionality for strike. Second, it demonstrates resolve and capability to regional partners and adversaries. Think about Russia's betrayal. Moscow realized it couldn't carry Iran on its back while drowning in Ukrainian quagmire and made that cold, pragmatic move. Russian Foreign Ministry spokeswoman Maria Zakharova called on citizens to stay away from Iran. Hide if you are there or leave. In diplomatic terms, this is allied betrayal. Putin told Khamenei, "I can't protect you. Fend for yourself." Russia's withdrawal has left Iran completely trapped and isolated on international stage. There are now neither Russian S-400s nor Moscow's veto power to protect Tehran's skies. The strategic significance was underscored by senior defense official who stated, "The Lincoln's deployment signals Washington is preparing for something prolonged, not just message." This remark highlights expectation of extended operational contingencies rather than episodic coercive signaling. Think about China's desperate move. The Chinese Communist Party has reportedly established unprecedented air bridge to Tehran in last 48 hours to prevent collapse of its strategic partner Iran. More than 20 heavy military cargo planes from China landed at Tehran airports. Intelligence sources clearly state these planes are not carrying blankets or medicine. The cargo consists of HQ-9 long-range air defense batteries and advanced jammer systems that will jam GPS signals of American missiles. China is making last-minute technology transfers so Iranian radars can see American stealth aircraft. But question is, how long can these Chinese systems, which are not yet fully installed and whose personnel are not yet trained, withstand attack doctrine that U.S. has optimized in this region for 30 years? Trump's statement reflects confidence of Commander-in-Chief who is aware of this technical asymmetry. The likelihood of sustained operations increases risk of horizontal escalation, particularly if Iranian proxies expand attacks against U.S. interests in Iraq, Syria, or maritime choke points. The Lincoln's presence enhances credibility of U.S. military options against hardened nuclear facilities. Think about what P-8A Poseidon revealed. On January 23rd, U.S. Navy's most advanced maritime patrol and intelligence aircraft, the P-8A Poseidon directly violated Iranian airspace. This was not navigation error. This is probing operation in military literature. The U.S. conducted this flight to awaken Iran's air defense radars and identify their locations, and to record electronic signatures of shelter where Khamenei is hiding. If P-8A can penetrate Tehran's defense umbrella and get this close, Khamenei is no longer safe, even in his bedroom. Khamenei knows that in modern warfare, first radars are blinded, communication is cut off, blackout, and then bunker buster bombs arrive. The P-8A's flight was announcement that blinding operation had begun. The panic regime is experiencing right now is not just fear of invasion. It is realization that they are completely naked, electronically defenseless. The first scenario envisions deliberate delay in major military actions until Lincoln's arrival, enabling United States to assemble comprehensive carrier-based air campaign capable of sustained operations, potentially pushing any major escalation toward late January 2026. Think about the execution threats. To dispel atmosphere of panic, Tehran's chief prosecutor Ali Saleh appeared before cameras and said, "Trump is talking nonsense. We will continue to carry out executions, trying to prove that regime is still standing. But this impulsive response to Trump's stop the executions warning actually shows that regime has completely closed diplomatic channels and is preparing for uncertain suicidal mission, resigned to its fate." The execution decisions made while Khamenei was in bunker far from intimidating people are further fueling their anger. Iran's National Security Parliamentary Commission declared this week that attack on Khamenei would amount to grounds for jihad, according to Iranian Students News Agency. But when your supreme leader is hiding 100 meters underground, who exactly is going to fight this jihad? The legitimacy of regime is only as strong as courage of its leader. Today, Khamenei has chosen to hide behind concrete walls rather than look his own people in eye. This cowardice is final nail in coffin of 45-year empire of tyranny. Bottom line is this. Khamenei fled to bunker 90 to 100 meters deep in Tehran's Lavazan neighborhood, handing control to son Masoud as USS Abraham Lincoln arrived with F-35C fighters and Tomahawk destroyers. Friday prayers canceled for first time as Trump confirmed massive fleet heading in that direction, with F-15Es in Jordan and B-52s in Qatar. Russia withdrew protection and senior officials request asylum while China airlifted HQ-9 systems that can't withstand U.S. doctrine. P-8A Poseidon violated Iranian airspace recording Khamenei's shelter location, proving he's not safe even underground as American armada closes in. One thing is certain. Iran finally witnesses true power of U.S. Navy as Khamenei cowers 100 meters underground while American armada closes in. Friday prayers canceled, regime officials fleeing, and sounds that will be heard in skies over Tehran will not be noise of war, but birth pangs of new Iran.